It's a very intimate connection with my audience. And to me, that's magic. Magic isn't seeing something that you can't understand or you can't explain. I was probably about 6 years old, and I had an uncle come down from upstate New York to visit. He had a tennis ball in his hand, and he covered it up for a split second, lifted his hand up, and the ball had just disappeared. That feeling was amazing, to see something that you have no idea how it's done. It makes you feel young again. Like every time I see people's reactions, I can kind of see that they have that feeling. And I realize this is the feeling that I want to give people. Christmas Eve, not being able to sleep. Oh, did Santa come yet? Is he here? That magical feeling that, you know, some jolly guy came into your house, left a ton of presents under the tree for you. Just that feeling of magic. You know, I feel like when you get older, you tend to lose that. I mean, these are adults that I'm performing for, and it's the same for kids, but to me it's a little bit different with adults. People are always stressed out, whether it be, you know, financial, bills, boyfriend, girlfriend, work, or what have you. For the 5 minutes that I'm at their table, or the hour and a half that I'm on stage, people are in just a different state. The look on these people's faces, it replicates that feeling. So to be able to give somebody that feeling, I think, is one of the most powerful things ever. Professional magician in the area. Oftentimes when I walk up to people and I say, "Oh, my name's Nick Blais, I'm the entertainment here tonight." It's like, "What do you do?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm a magician." A lot of people get that silly like smile, like, "Oh, look at, you know, let's watch this," you know what I mean? And then literally 2 minutes into it, I love just grasping their attention and watching their whole entire mood shift. So to me, it's giving people that feeling of real magic. They change from that goofy kind of vibe to a, damn, like this is real, like it's insane.
That's not my card. No! Oh my God!
So for me, I want to leave people with the most memorable magic experience.
He was just so real. It was surreal. I really liked it, especially the one where it came out of your mouth. That was very unexpected.
I love symbolism. I like the idea of things having a desire to be together. And magic, I think, is a good way to bring people together. So I have my kind of like old reliable, if you will. It's an ambitious card routine where somebody basically signs the front of a card. The card is placed into the middle of the deck, and under impossible conditions, it keeps rising to the top. It's cool for me, it's kind of symbolic, like it's impossible, but just by snapping, that card keeps jumping to the top. And it's very powerful because it's super visual, very direct. And to me, the ending is the most powerful part. I tend to do this with family members, you know, whether it be like a brother and sister or husband and wife. And one person writes their signature on the face of a card and places that card in between their hands. The other person, like a significant other, maybe a family member, they sign the back of their card and place that in between their hands. 5 seconds later, I snap, and under these impossible conditions, both signatures end up on the same card. Watching their faces when they turn the card over and seeing it vanish, now it's not just a trick. It's not, oh, I wrote something and it disappeared. It's, you know, my husband and I are so close that even our names have a strong desire to be together under an impossible condition. You know, who knows, maybe they had impossible conditions when they were trying to be together. Maybe something was holding them back. But it almost gives you like a little glimpse of like hope. Thank you so much. That's a souvenir for you guys to keep too.
That's dope. And
there's been times that it's been years and years after I've showed somebody something and I'll bump into them and they'll save like a card that I signed. Like, oh, do you remember this? And the card looks like it'd been through, you know, World War VI. But it's just an amazing feeling to know that you have that impact on somebody if I'm out somewhere, it happens all the time. People will be like, oh, I saw you at, so-and-so, or, you did magic for so-and-so at the party or whatever. Show me something, even if it's a quick routine, because who knows who that one person is, and I always want to be someone that somebody can look at and go, oh, that guy's awesome, we gotta go, he'll show you something quick, it's amazing. Kind of interesting how it started. I'd be, a kid, wanted to show my family magic. Then I was, going around the streets, random people, showing them magic just to see that reaction because I loved it. Then people saw that there was something there, and then I started getting into, doing it professionally. All the hours in front of a mirror, constantly playing with the cards. Even during conversations or movies or dinner with people, oh, why do you always have cards in your hand? I want it to be second nature. I want to be able to have a conversation like we're having right now and be able to perform under any condition, which allows me to connect with the audience and really listen to what they have to say because every audience is different. I talk to people like I'm just myself, so it's not this bravado, it's not this fake character. I talk to people like I would talk to anybody else. And that level of comfortability basically causes people to allow me into their kind of world, if you will, you know what I mean? And lets me bring mine to them. So to me, it's a lot of psychology. I have a degree in neuroscience, which has helped me a lot. I think my style and brand of magic is what is going to make it stand out and has what made this keep progressing the way that it has. I analyze people and see how people react and the things that they say to me, and I basically adjust with my performance. So it's a very versatile type of presentation. There's thousands of things in this world that we can't see or explain, but it's providing people with that type of emotion behind it. So not only did you see something that's absolutely impossible, whether it be like a quarter vanishing or something like that, but when you're connected with your audience on an intimate kind of level, it just takes it to a whole nother realm. Then it's real magic.